Ron back here with another video on Ron's YouTube channel where we cover a lot of drone gear and other various tech. But today is a drone video, and kind of like a broken record here. I got another video on the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone that was released back in May of this year to much fanfare, and not all of it was good. There was a lot of delays in shipping, and had range of signal issues right out of the box for many users. Not all, but many. And then they had over the July 4th weekend, they issued back-to-back firmware updates that caused a whole bunch of issues app crashing, screen freezing, a whole bunch of things that made the user experience bad. But they have fixed that up with a recent RC firmware update and an app update. But that's not what this video is about. I've covered that in some of my other videos. Today I want to actually show you some of the good stuff in the drone. We talk so much about some of the issues, and then we focus on the range. But today I want to focus on what this drone means for a creator, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a big-time professional $1 million creator. Sometimes you're just creating some content for your local community, like I do lots of times. I live in a shore town here at the Jersey Shore. It's a summer town. The town, who knows, triples or more in population this summer. People love to come here. They love the beach and all the restaurants and ice cream shops and various things like that. The shore, the surfing, everything. So I put a little video together where I used the you can see right behind my back. I used the DJI Mini 3, which we just talked about. The under 250 gram drone with a good quality camera and a lot of advanced features to get on the bigger DJI drones. And then also to complete a little film like I'm doing, when you're making stuff for the general public, they don't usually they don't want to see all drone footage or whatever. You can only do so much drone footage. So I shot a lot of B-roll walking around on the beach, getting the fishing pier and the various things you see on the beach, the lifeguard stands, some of the boats, the waves rolling in, just kind of a general B-roll. And of course, I did all this at early in the morning, 7:30, before anybody was really there. Now, Margate, the city workers do a great job down here of preparing the beach daily by raking it, emptying the trash cans, making sure it's ready for the tourists. So they're down there, they're doing their job, and it's kind of fun to see them out there, prepping the beach or whatever. And they're great guys or whatever. They always see me fly, and they always, say hello. They're interested in the drone and so on. I always try to give them a big shout out in the video because they're great guys, do a great job down there. But okay, so anyhow, the thing is that make these two kind of complementary items here. Got the leaning tower of Pocket 2 there, is they basically have the same sensor size on them, that 1/1/3 size sensor. And both of these can shoot at 4K 60, even though I shot at 4K 30 on this video. I didn't need to slow anything down, really. I did shoot a couple slow-mo clips with the Pocket 2. And I shot some slow-mo with the Mini 3. Now, I think both of these do this slow-mo in 1080p, 120 frames per second, where, I know you can up that, I think, to 240 if you use the Mavic 3. So the cameras are very similar on both of these as far as dynamic range, sensor size. The only big advantage to the camera on the Mini 3 Pro is it has a much larger aperture, to a 1.7 aperture to leave in more light. And I believe, I forget my specs on this. Let me see if it tells me on the camera here. It doesn't. But I believe this is kind of your traditional 2.8 aperture. Maybe it's 2.4. I believe it's 2.8. But that's besides the point here. This isn't a spec video. Just that this is better in low light than this. But of course, we shot it early in the morning. But of course, this time of year, the sun comes up like at 5 a.m. or something. So it was already extremely bright down there. So low light was not an issue. In fact, I used the ND64 filter on both of these guys, so I can keep my shutter speed, at the proper, shutter frame rate at 3060 or whatever. So I got a nice a little bit motion blur in the video here. And in others, I didn't have a crazy shutter speed where it's up at 2,000, 1/2000s. For this video. So that was really, these two are really a great combo. I mean, if you're really kind of a creator and, you want to kind of have a small creator's kit to take with you on the go, if you take these two things with you, they take up very little room. You could probably even customize like a little hard case, for both of these things and come up with a real good kit. Now, I did not shoot, they both shoot in D-Cinelike, but I did not use the D-Cinelike. I just shot in, regular color profile on both. And, I Final Cut, I just did a little, editing with the color wheels, just shadows and highlights and things like that, because, I did have a little exposure issues or whatever, overexposed, whatever. So I just fixed the basics up or whatever. But the color profile, pretty true to what came off the camera. Sometimes, some situations, I bumped up the color slightly because it was washed out, and other times the sky was looking too blue, so I unblued it a little bit. But again, it was very minor editing because it's only so much you could do with a regular color profile. So anyhow, and I edited this like a little 5-minute video, short enough, a lot of quick clips, to keep the people interested on, on the Facebook groups. It kind of, you had the video on YouTube, you populate it on the Facebook groups so people could see it or whatever. A lot of groups down here in the shore town on Facebook. So anyhow, I hope you enjoy, my little edit here, and this is more of so you could see the way these two work together than my edit. I hope you enjoy my edit. If you don't like the edit, you could say that too, but I mean, it's more of a review here of how these two devices here from DJI interact together, being they have similar camera specs. So yeah. So that's it for today, folks. Sit back, grab your, your drinks and your popcorn, and enjoy the 5 minutes down at the Jersey Shore here, and let me know what you think in the comments afterwards. And if you like the video, give it the old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member. Ring the bell notification so you know when I put new videos out on drones and other stuff. Like I cover a lot of gear like the Pocket 2 or whatever, and the GoPros and things like that too. So I don't get a lot of mileage on those videos, but remember I do other stuff besides drones. So please ring the bell and check them out too. And they have a new button called the thanks button where you can donate to your the channel. Like it started as a little $1.99. You can donate something to help me, get more products and stuff in this for review. Like, maybe that's not enough to buy these devices, but it can buy the ND filters and the cases and some of the other accessories for me to get in, use, and review on the channel. And, a lot of people like to see that stuff. So this helps me get more stuff in to show off on the channel. So that's it. It's summer now, watch this video and then get out there and, grab a surfboard or something, head down to the beach, make sure you put the suntan lotion on, and have a good time. We'll see you in the next one, folks.